Alright, so this is just going to be a quick video for how to actually level up fast and consistent. I've seen a lot of other people post guides that just, it's playing the game, it has nothing to do with actually finding a method to level up fast. I was worried that this game wouldn't have anything, but luckily this arena and these, if you want to call them quests, are repeatable. So let me just go over how we got up until this point. So let me get my display capture on. Okay. So while I'm routing the speedrun for this game, unrelated if you're just coming to find the fastest way to level up, or it could be related. I don't know, potential speedrunners out there. But basically, you're gonna do, whatever from start of the game to about level 8 to 10. From that point onward, you'll have the ship unlocked and everything that you need to go. Technically, you could just go the very second that you have the ship unlocked. So as soon as you have the ship, from that point, you're going to want to go to Lemnos. Actually, let me pull this up and put it on the side. Alright. So you're most likely going to be leaving from Attica. You could sail around and do some other convoluted way, but you're probably going to be leaving from here. Or yeah, I guess you could leave from Fokies, but so here's Lemnos. You're gonna have one quest here, and it's gonna be Tough Love. Actually, let me go ahead and pull up a already loaded file. So this is the file that I was playing on doing XP grinding. It's the one I literally went from like 9. Well, technically, when you finish the quest to start the method, you're going to be about level 15 to 18, preferably 18, so that you can start doing the arena fights a lot easier. So, alright, so we're in the right file. So now we can kind of see where the quest would be at. So, okay, here's Lemnos. The quest is going to be here. All you do for this one, as far as I remember, is you pick it up, you like go up here, and that's it. It's the freest 25k XP in the world. You just turn it in, and you pop a couple levels. So again, you're gonna sail over here to Lemnos, and then we're gonna head on over to Lesbos. From here, we are going to have quests. I hate when you tab out, it drags over. So there'll be a quest, Son of a Fisherman, that's 32k, and Waiting for Galarnos, 30k. The Fisherman quest is where you just go about over here, and you pretty much are just gonna walk from the shore, dive down, avoid the shark, confirm the dead body, come back to the shore, try not to die. And then your ship's gonna be like right about here, warp here, turn it in, boom. Waiting for Galarnos, I believe that was like something like you go up in a cave, you free him from the cage, and then you're gonna go to the left of the cave and you go up a ladder. You're pretty much just gonna do a stop and go strat, so you'll be dodging the guard's arrows and whatnot and allow him to move on forward, and then he'll come up above the ground. You have a slight chance to talk to him before the guards catch up to you. Otherwise, all you do is you just run off, hide, and then you come back to him on the cliffside and turn it in. And sorry I don't have gameplay footage for this, but I don't want to have to go through the entire process again since I'm in the middle of routing the game. So I still wanted to be helpful, but you know, be able to do what I'm working on right now. So yeah, that's the Lesbos section. So waiting for Galarnos was 30k, and then you come down to the money in Chios. So here you have this chick that needs to be saved. It's like right about here because it's right next to the synchronized location. You just walk up to her, hold E, run away, climb up, get the synchronized just to have the fast travel. And then you can get hostage situation, and then clothes that make the daughter was up here if I remember right. So yeah, it's those three quests. Yeah, it's those three quests. Cajun Enraged is basically you go around and you set the wolves free, and that's very easy if you just pick up the 3 out of 3 for Stealth Master. It's really just crouching and unleashing the cages and just not dying. So a lot of these is pretty much just, you know, a stealth espionage type. In and out, you're not trying to fight anyone because you're obviously massively underleveled. Hostage situation, that's the same thing. You're going out to rescue 2 kids. I'm not fully remembering where. I think, yeah, it was at this farm. But yeah, it's the same thing. You just run in with the stealth perks, undo the cage, pick up chests along the way so you can have a whole ton of money to upgrade your stuff once you do get to level 18. And then, oh yeah, clothes that make the daughter. That was where you pick up, you pick up armor from a cave, the whatever in the middle, and then you go off somewhere else to pick up the final piece. And again, all of those can be done with the stealth perks, so you shouldn't have any trouble completing those. So that's a 34k, 34k, and 33k XP. And this is coming out of the gates when you're level 8 to 10. So these are going to be popping you 2 to, yeah, one, I think even 3 if you're low enough. 1 to 3 levels per, and then it becomes 1 level per. Once you finish off Chios, I'm going to emphasize, make sure you loot any chests along the way so you have a bunch of money to sell, or a bunch of items to sell. Don't dismantle. It's not going to be worth at all. So from here, you're just kind of rotating around the map. I tried some of the other areas and none of them have anything that's worth it. All you need to do is to just reach a level that's high enough to do the first arena fight. So you're going to sail on down and you're going to be right here. This is Pefka. So right in this cove, you're going to have the arena. And it's good to know, yeah, you are able to fast travel to it, but you're going to have to hover past the They Just Want Cruelty. So just to prove a point, we're going to reload the level 10 file. This is when I just wanted to see if you could just go straight there before leveling to 18, and unfortunately I don't have my level 18 file to kind of show you how the fights go. But okay, we're here.
Choose your opponent.
We go through the quest dialogue and whatnot. So we'd be level 18, and then we'd be doing the bandit fight. You do the bandit fight from 22 to 27, and then you start doing Belos, and you can do Belos all the way until I'd say about 40 before you'd want to switch to the Titos and so on and so forth. The Avant fight here, I believe I might have had the XP written down, but I kind of just remember it. When you do the bandit fight, you get 16k, and then it goes down to 8k. With Belos, it starts as double for all of them, and then it drops down to half. Belos is 30 down to 15 or no 13. So you get 13k every time you finish this gauntlet, and you start doing it like insanely fast once you get upgraded. I'll demonstrate that in a bit. So you have 8k, 13k. This is only 15k, and it's more of a pain in the ass to do. The guards are much easier to deal with, and you can kill everyone faster in the Velos fight. So that's kind of why we only do Avant once, so that once we reach 36, we get a free epic bow. And then whether you decide to continue using this method all the way to 50, it's literally the most efficient way. You're just constantly getting XP, nothing in between. You do the fights over and over. So you can also do the mercenaries for extra gear and to clear that up if you want to. So let's just go ahead and yeah, we'll load the file that we were testing the grind method on, and all of this was done within, like, if I was actually speedrunning it, or if you're actually just rushing and not waiting for anything, it's gonna be around 6 to 9 hours, depending on how much time you spend collecting materials to upgrade your bow, what methods you do for gear. So let's go head on and port down there. So the beginning from the starting point, I'll have that routed out more later, and you'll see that once I do my speedrun for what I'm probably going to do as true ending, which is everything. So you'll see how that goes later on, but for now we're just going to show the important stuff. So before I go in here, the thing to keep in mind is that you're going to want to have a stockpile of soft leather and olive wood on your way to getting to the arena, so doing all the quests in the beginning area. And then you can also purchase it from the blacksmith. The things that you're going to want to have is a lot of hunter damage, regular damage, anything with headshot, bow charging speed, and you unlock perks as you grind, so adrenaline on headshot kill, and I believe that's about it. So you're going to want to be going for a lot of headshots. So when you first get here, the abilities that you're going to want to have is just max devastating shot and shield rip. From then, devastating shot, shield rip, and heal. From then on, you just kind of start upgrading from the archery, multi-shot, and all your melee stuff, and then poisons. When you get to the poison area, or the poison progression, or when you unlock this skill, basically, like you've gotten enough levels to where you can afford to put points in here. This is where you really start murdering people, because you have all your hunter damage, headshot damage, crit damage, plus the poison weakening stacking together. And you'll see what that looks like in a second. And then, of course, yeah, the multi-shot. This becomes important once you get high enough to start really just, annihilating people. So you can go ahead and see what that fight looks like.
I will.
Kill Cam.
Best. I said, do you want the best? Do you want the best?
Alright, so I have a couple charges already. So usually what I want to do is I just get in, start building up a charge, and then I get the blocks from everyone attacking until I'm about full. From here, whether you have poison or not, let's just do not poison. You can go out and multi-shot. If you don't have multi-shot, then your devastating shot is still gonna do an ass ton of damage. Just to show how much it speeds things up when you use poison. You can do that, and you combine it with Spartan Rage, and you just annihilate everything. So I still have them ticking. As you can see, it just does a lot of damage, like the Hunter Spec is very much the meta. And once you get high enough level, you can really just demongoloid this and not care. Now the reason why you want to kind of balance using abilities versus just a regular charge shot is if you want to do this fast, you want to make sure you don't have to keep getting wood to replenish your arrows. Now you can pick up your arrows, so if you're doing this casually, that's fine. But other than that, if you don't want to consume your supplies and you're not going for perks or anything, then you can just use the abilities because they don't consume arrows.
I'll have your guns! Did you think you'd live here alive? You were wrong!
So this is just a very, nonchalant way of doing this fight. So like when you're first kind of getting in here and you don't have too much talents, this is kind of the speed that you're going to see these fights going on at. I like to go with the spear just because it has served me well in a lot of engagements. Builds up the adrenaline real fast. So, okay. Now, if you didn't have your poison talents and Spartan Rage, this would take about like 5 to 8 shots in the head. But if you do, you can pretty much 1 to 3 shot him. And as you saw there, it was 13k, 500 gold. So you'll also be accumulating gold as you do this. So, okay, let's try and speed that up a little bit. So that was kind of a casual thing. Once you start getting into the farming zone, the faster method of completing these is going to be building up your charge bar, blasting through the first wave with poison and Spartan Rage, and then just kind of cleaning up from there. Alright, so there you go. Just completely murdered those waves. And we get the last of our focus and use of poison and Spartan Rage there. Then the time it'll take you to build back your adrenaline to do the final boss, to do the boss as quick as possible, your poison and Spartan Rage are going to come off. So we kind of just pause right there because we want to get our adrenaline back.
I'll have your guns!
Alright, and we always go for the shield rip, like no matter what. So if you're casually, you just get a little bit of focus, but if you have all the skills you need, you're really just, you're going to be blasting them as soon as you can. And that's pretty much it. You do that for the first arena fight and the second arena fight, and then work your way up, and kind of, you can juggle it or mix it as you see fit. So that is the actual fastest way to level in this game. There is nothing else that compares to the speed that this method gives. I don't know what everyone else is smoking, saying you just go around and you're you know, you go do objectives, and then you finally get to the conquest battle, and then you do the conquest battle, and then maybe you get about the XP of 1 to 2 fights, when you could just sit there in the arena and blast these guys over and over and get it like 10 times faster, maybe even more than that. So yeah, if we look at the list here. So to reiterate, 16 and then 18k XP, 350 gold, 30, then 15k, no, 26 and then 13k XP, and then 500 gold every time. And then this is like 30 and then 15, and then just so on and so forth.
I don't want to fight right now.
So I just wanted to create this video and kind of show that right now. I know I didn't have any gameplay lined up for doing the Lemnos, Lesbos, and Chios quest combo, but honestly, I think it would be better if people just kind of figure out how to do those quests and have fun with that. It's always fun being under-leveled and beating the odds, but none of those are too complicated. It's just the knowledge that you can go there early and get free XP is really all you need to know. So yeah, the only other thing to mention is that you got to upgrade your you buy 1 set of gear. So that's all you need. You just look for stuff with hunter, anything that's hunter, range, bow speed, anything that's truly going to be beneficial. You do not have to upgrade this at all, because once you get the gear master, like, nothing matters as far as defense, and then you can carry yourself with your heal. And then the spear, as much as you want to be able to upgrade it, if you're grinding, you're not necessarily going to have the time or gold to. See if I still have it. So this is the bow that I was leveling up with. I got this at the 18 range, and I just kept upgrading it over and over. So the areas for farming, like just any of the supplies, Chios is a really nice spot for wood. You just kind of do a figure 8 around the island. You can do it in Lesbos and other areas too, but I kind of just like this. It's quick. For hide, there is actually just this beautiful spot right here by the arena. It is not too far away. You really just go up and over this mountain, and then you'll be on this cliffside where you can also get iron ore too. And there's a little bit of trees. So here we are. You could take your horse along here too, but if you're coming out here to farm, just have a decent bow and just put on multi-shot. It's gonna be the freest leather you'll ever get. If you run into the pigs, you can just do your devastating shot. Considering that when you first get here, you obviously won't be able to kill them as easy. Yeah, you can see there's some wood here too. So that's just a really nice hunting area. If you can't aim, just go back. Just fall back on multi-shot. Yeah, you can just see there's so many animals over here. So let's go ahead and see what else there was to cover. So yeah, Chios for farming wood, and then you can just get the leather right outside the arena. Iron metals kind of everywhere. Obsidian glass in the early game, or if you want to just quickly go visit some leaders that are of your level. You just go into their house or assassinate them. Go to some. Can I find a fort? Where's Icarus? Go into here, kill a captain or pull a mark, and you'll get your obsidian glass. That's what you really need to upgrade your weapons. Otherwise, visiting the blacksmith is your last resort. Well, it's your it's weird. It's your go-to if you have a decent amount of gold, but it's your last resort if you're kind of running out of options for where to go. Everything's on cooldown. So I believe that covers everything for this method. Devastating shot, multi-shot, archery mastery. Then you're getting this because when you're, hitting things with your spear to build up adrenaline. Okay, so I like to call it Spartan Rage, but it's Battle Cry. Battle Cry plus venomous attacks and the poison mastery is just your one-shot macro. Basically, you combine those and something's gonna die, like no matter what. Again, use stealth mastery to do the early missions that I mentioned, and yeah, everything else is just kind of icing on the cake at that point. Just throw it wherever you want. All right. Well, I believe that is about it. I guess another interesting thing to note is that a lot of the Odyssey quests will scale with you, but at least you won't be under-leveled. So, thanks for watching. Check out the speedrun on the channel once it comes out. I'm still routing right now. I gotta get all the cultist location on a map and then figure out how it chains into the story. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else before I end this. No, that's about it. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment below and I'll get back to you on it. So, I'll see you later.